Hello dear students, welcome to the history class. So in the previous class we discussed the contributions of Lala Lajpat Rai, and before that we discussed about Bal Gangadhar Tilak. So the third extremist leader is BIPIN Chandra Pal. So we'll study about him also, we'll discuss about his contribution, so who he was. If you have not subscribed my channel till now, please subscribe it, share it among your friends so that it will be helpful for them also. So BIPIN Chandra Pal was a teacher, journalist, an orator and a writer. He is known as the father of revolutionary thought in India and was one of the three assertive nationalist leaders of the Lal, Bal and Pal. He was born on 7th of November 1858 within a wealthy Hindu family at Sylhet, now in Bangladesh. Sylhet now is in Bangladesh. In 1875, BIPIN Chandra Pal went to Calcutta for higher studies and joined the Presidency College. During his students' days, he came in contact with many of the influential people and he learned many things from them. He started his career as a headmaster of the high school and worked in his capacity in different schools in and outside Sylhet. He was a school headmaster. So, what were his contributions? What did he do for the national movement? First of all, he joined the Brahma Samaj very early in life and led protest against social evils which was in the society. He stopped believing in caste system when he was only 14 and later on married a widow of the higher caste. So at that time all these widow remarriages were not allowed, right? So he went against the society norms and he married the widow. He went to England in 1898, but in a span of 1 year he came back to India. Since then he started preaching the ideas of Swaraj among the Indians. After his return, he started preaching the idea of Swaraj among the Indians. So, BIPIN Chandra Pal used his profession of journalism in spreading patriotic awareness among the people. His prominent books include Nationality and Empire, Indian Nationalism, Swaraj and the Present Situation, The Soul of India and the Basis of Social Reform. His journals include New India, Bande Mataram and Swaraj. The British government found his writing seditious. So, BIPIN Chandra Pal was required to give testimony against Aurobindo Ghosh, but he refused. On his refusal, he was arrested and sentenced to 6 months of imprisonment. He also went to prison. Called the mightiest prophet of nationalism by Aurobindo Ghosh. He was called as the mightiest prophet of nationalism by Aurobindo Ghosh. Pal strongly advocated passive resistance, boycott of English goods, Swadeshi and promotion of national education. As a fierce and a confident orator, his speeches influenced thousands of men and women during the anti-partition and Swadeshi movement of 1905. He toured several parts of the country and in May 1907 he delivered several speeches in Madras on Swaraj. We must remember, Pal did not support the non-cooperation movement launched by Gandhiji in the year 1920. He was of the opinion that Indians should resort to sterner measures rather than launching non-cooperation movement, because Gandhiji's movement was completely based on satyagraha and non-violence, whereas the extremists, the movements were completely different. They were radical nationalists. They wanted fast results. During the last years of his life, BIPIN Chandra Pal secluded himself from the Congress and led a lonely life. He had given his entire life for the Congress, and during his stay in the Congress, he did lot of work making the people conscious, working for the social evils, for eradicating the social evils from the society. So in the later part of his life, he led a lonely life. He died on 20th of May 1932. So these were the contributions of BIPIN Chandra Pal. So BIPIN Chandra Pal, Lala Lajpat Rai and Bal Gangadhar Tilak, they had given lot to the country. The contributions cannot be recorded in books, my dear. They have done a lot for the country. But many of us, we don't even remember their contributions. We don't even know who Bal Gangadhar Tilak is, Lala Lajpat Rai is. We simply remember Mahatma Gandhi. We simply remember Jawaharlal Nehru. But their contribution, they were the pillars of the national movement. They gave the strength to the national movement, on which later on Gandhiji continued his national movement. So we should not forget the contribution of the extremist leaders, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Lala Lajpat Rai and BIPIN Chandra Pal. The main motive of stretching this chapter so long was to make the students aware about the contributions of these great nationalists who were known as Lal, Bal and Pal. Simply preparing questions for 2 marks or 3 marks is not enough. We need to know about their contributions also. That is why I try to make it a little bit lengthy. So hope you all have liked this video. So please watch it, and next time we'll come with the next chapter. Till then, take care, stay safe, bye bye.